it's really difficult. If you're not family or friends of someone in the business, it's pretty tough. It's a pretty tough circle to break into. Unlike actors that can go on auditions, get an agent, you can showcase your talent. It's not like that in the stunt business. But people do pull it off, if they're tenacious and keep at it. You've seen a lot of people come and go, but you just, if that's really what your dream is, you just keep moving on and try to accomplish it.
Yeah, I agree with Tom. It's like when I started out, it was, even though my father was in the business, it was still tough, but I had a dream that I wanted to do it, and I just kept after it. It's like, it's all relative. Like, there's a lot more people trying to get in the business, but there's more films being made now than there was then. So it's just very, very competitive industry, the stunt industry. And the only thing I can say, if that's what you want to do, you just have to keep after it and do it like anything else in life. You just have to go for it and do it.
Do we have anyone else?
I had one more question.
Okay, hold it. You're going to go for the man in the orange here.
I just wanted to ask about the stunt in First Blood. You did the fall off the cliff for Stallone. Can you tell us about that stunt and how you did it safely?
Sure. They actually, when I went in on an interview with Ted Konchoff, who was the director of that film, that's how I got the job, because he asked me, how would I approach that stunt and how would I do it? Because in the script it says, the guy, Rambo, whatever his name is, I forget, Stallone, yeah. Stallone, he's on the cliff and the helicopter's there and he can't get away, so he has to jump off the cliff through some trees and hit the ground in relatively good condition. So the director asked me how I would do it, and it's the way we ended up doing it. Was I went up the cliff and we put a little platform about 12 inches wide and about 2 feet long on the side of the cliff, and it was about 98 feet. And the first part of it was the 98-foot high fall into an airbag, which the airbag back then wasn't anything like what we have now, John. Where's John? Yeah, I would have loved to have had your bag then. But anyway, it was a fall through the air into an airbag. Then the second stage was they got some trees, cut the tops out of these 200-foot trees, and we had 80-foot trees that they put on the set. So I got up in the top of the trees and got up there and kind of charted a path down through and saw some limbs halfway into and kind of look at a path down through the trees, and then at the bottom we lined 2 rows of cardboard boxes all the way around. So, because I didn't really know where I was going to come out, I knew where I wanted to start, but you know how that is. After about 20 feet, you don't know where you are. So they had cameras all the way around the tree. So the second part of the stunt was I was in the top of the tree, sitting on my limb, and started out and hit 3 or 4, and the next thing I knew I was a passenger and somehow came out at the bottom. And of course Stallone liked to wear, just like some kind of a canvas piece where he could show his physique and all that, and of course you couldn't put any pads on. I went and bought some kind of a flotation vest and kind of hid it, at least inside my chest, so I wouldn't totally kill myself. But that worked out very good. And then the last part, or the third part, was we had just about 20 feet of trees, and I jumped out of a cherry picker through the top limbs. So we had the high fall, the top limbs, all the stuff coming through the tree, and then Sly is going to do, we're going to get him in the tree about maybe 12, 15 feet up, and he's going to drop from one limb to another limb, hit on his chest, and then go into some porta pits. So he actually had to go 4 feet and then about 6, 8 feet into a porta pit. And what's funny part here is I kept saying, Sly, you know, you just have to go this 4 feet, get on this thing and go, oh, no, dude, I want to go up, you know. So he's insisting that he goes up another, you know, 3 or 4 feet. Consequently, as the only guy that got hurt that day was Stallone cracked 2 ribs because he hit on this branch. So that was the 4th part of the stunt. It was an interesting day.
Great. Okay, well, we're actually going to have to wrap up here because we've got another panel, but we have what we've been told is one of your favorite stunts from a film called Clay Pigeons.
Yes.
So,
Wow.
Brian, can you dim the lights?
play that?
And we're going to
Can I
close
just
out.
say thank you guys very